emerges from beneath the sand. Don't you take me, girl, seem so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. She's so far away.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, go fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight, I'm a
Alright, welcome back, and we are live with the grand finals of the Ripple Rovers Cup here. Broadcast by DGN and sponsored by Chronos for the servers here, and CSGO Lit for the prize pool. Big shout out to them from Ripple Rovers and ourselves here, and a massive shout out to Ripple and Rovers Esports. As we see the knife round come out here, looks like it should be going in Trident's favour, and I believe they will pick the CT side. CT side on train, I find, yeah, we do see them switch here, and the pause will come in. So I believe this first pause is to get the team names in the right position, yes. Hopefully.
Now we do have break instead of Tuck, so the proper 5-man lining up coming out for Trident in this grand final. Of course, Tuck having to fill in for break in the earlier games, whether that's because he had work or otherwise. So it's going to be nice to see how Tux did affect that Trident side, if it hindered it in any way. To be honest, it looked like he was really bringing that fragging potential to their side and was capitalizing on him quite a lot, being able to hit those shots. And going into this, I mean, Envy do an amazing job of getting here in the first place, but if they're able to take out Trident, of course, in this rematch, they did in fact verse earlier, so I guess it is kind of a best-of-3 watch, because we did see a game between them earlier. So
it is. I'm just confirming that it's a best-of-3 in this situation, and Trident will have a 1-map advantage, which means that Train here is a very important map for Envy to prove themselves on. They lose, they're out. Trident win. And they don't have any room for error, and even though it's BO3, being able to get a frag like that from the start, though, Rexy's showing that they definitely do want to take these rounds to Trident, and Nez gets another one, but Hats and Iceman working in tandem.
Able to shut down that Vines area, you know.
Very nicely shut down there. And what do you think about Train coming out?
Train's a lovely map.
That was?
I have a feeling it was Trident's. I wouldn't see a team like... Wow, lovely shot. I wouldn't see a team like Envious really go for a map like this against Trident. We do see a lovely frag come in from Yellow, though, and he spots out Nez towards that lower area, of course. All the time in the world, and the bomb to work with here. Nez is going to be walking into the crosshairs of Iceman, and Iceman able to get that tag. Not able to get the frag, though, as we do see Nez manage to take out a 3k in this round. Yellow for that rotate. He does have a flashbang and basically full health. So, honestly, this map here, I feel like it does favour probably Trident. It is the type of map where you need a lot of team communication, and you need a lot of... You do see Nez with an amazing 4k clutch in that round. Able to take that first pistol for Envy on that T side is going to allow them to really set themselves up in a great position. Now, Train is one of the maps where I don't like to see teams force buy, but we do see a force buy come out nonetheless from the CT side. 2 scouts, 3 armor, 2 deeds, and 1 CZ coming out. So
that is an alright buy,
It is an alright buy. I feel like Train's one of the maps where you need that team cohesion. To be honest, it's very hard to beat rifles on this map. It's all very long range, and the parts that aren't long range are awkward angles for those scouts, like that ramp towards B site. It's close range, but very good angle. We do see Nez take out Yellow as he does probably over-peak that corner. We see him with the CZ. He has done a lot of work in previous games with it, but not able to do any work then. Hat's in the perfect position down this long corridor. Tags 2 players down very low. It's very well played from him. There is 1 man towards Vines. Watching from behind, Nez takes a huge amount of tag. MC gets the frag onto that icy cold player. We do see Hats eventually go down to that scout, and it's all up to break now. You see him not manage to tag Sun here. He ends up hitting that frag in the end, but it's all up to Boris now. He should pull back and get that man towards B, and we do see him do so. Lovely shot from him. Able to take out Sun now. He should be rotating towards that AK and baiting out the shots there as Rexy. He does go for this pick. Boris right on the corner. Both those players. Wow, I mean, that was so very close there. That could have gone either way for either of those players. We had Terrorist rotating through CT and ladder though, so even if he was to get that frag there, Boris wouldn't have been able to save that AK or do much else in that round. Moving on to round 3, we do see Envious. They have a nice buy, 3 Galils, 1 AK, 1 Mac 10. It will be a quick push here. So I'm making sure they don't push that second train area. Of course, a dink coming out there from Boris tags one down. He managed to get the follow-up. He's on to 40 HP now, MC. Not Not the best of starts. We see break towards that B side. I do actually like this angle. It's a very hard one to hold, but if he can hit one bink, I mean, that's basically all they need to do here. All Trident are looking to do is do a lot of damage towards. And we see a lovely frag come out from Envious. Boris does go down in the end. Of course, T is slowly moving on to A. It is completely and utterly open. They have full stack towards that B site, so we will see that bomb most likely go down on that bomb train. Now, pushing out to the A site now, we do see the bomb get into position. As gets shot through the smoke there by Rexy, and a lovely frag from him. Break, answer back onto Danger. He goes down in the end though, and Iceman in yellow. Yellow gets a couple of frags, but he goes down to the man pushing through smoke, and it comes down to this Iceman. Whether or not he can pick away at these players, of course. That is indeed. It's going to be very hard for him, I mean. I don't think we are actually going to be able to see him manage to save this. Of course, you do take quite a lot of damage when you're inside those A apartments to that bomb, or the bathroom area as it's known. MC working out that T side is clear, of course, stomping around quite a bit. Iceman should be able to hear him.
Whether or not Iceman's going to get this frag, though, I think he'll get caught out here. Actually does catch out Nez, though, and gets caught out there by MC, though.
Very close to getting that second frag and saving that AK still.
Almost did, like, the perfect amount of damage there to the Envy side, but got shut down just before he could get that last frag. And Envy looking very strong in these first 3 rounds here, and I mean, if this was Trident's map pick, it's definitely not going their way in that first 3, so definitely need to see a big performance of them come out of this. I mean, they do have the map advantage. They do have a bit of ground to play with, and hopefully they will start showing us the Trident we've seen in this game before. And Hats actually gets MC as he's in the middle of a switch there. I'm pretty sure that he was switching to a utility but got caught out, and that's a great pick there for Trident. So we are going to see Sun playing with Break here. Now, didn't get to see this man play earlier today. He was being filled in by Tux himself, and that was great being able to see Tux play. Very cohesive player. I mean, he didn't falter, just implemented into the Trident side. I mean, it's one of the benefits about Australian CS is a lot of teams are so close with each other, and they are mates, and you do sometimes pug and play games together that when you want to enter an ODC like this and you need a friend to sub in, it's actually rather easy to take a player from a well-established team and have him fit so cohesively into another team. But Nez there, with a beautiful frag onto Boris, is going to bring things into Envy's favour here. And I mean, the HP definitely favours Trident. Sun and Danger tag down to 35 and 12 respectively. Iceman is going to catch out Nez, and that's not the play that you want to go down, because then Danger goes down. He was so low as it is, and Sun gets the frag on the break, but will get caught out there by Yellow. And a round that was going towards Envy is going to be going towards Trident, I'd say. Rexy might get the plant here. He has been spotted. They're moving in rather quick. The plant will go down, but Yellow will take him out. So rather nice round there from Trident, but Envy definitely making sure that it cost Trident a lot of money, and they got the plant as well, which is
we saw that round really kind of came down to Iceman's lurk. I mean, able to get those 2 players from behind and drop that bomb means Rexy's in a very bad situation on the A site. Sun being the lurk player towards that B site each round now, and able to get at least 1 frag onto break. He was creeping up behind with the auto shotty, and I mean, as you said, the amount of damage that was done to the Trident side mean they're going to be able to buy this one and break with that auto shotty again to try and make some bank, because next round they're not going to be able to buy up too well.
I mean, it is a good weapon to be able to do that, but he hasn't been getting the kills that he needs with it as of yet, so at what point do you call that a, lost cause and start going for an actual rifle to assist with the team here? Because 3 rifles aren't currently doing it, but possibly 1 AK, and maybe that shotgun might give them an extra hand here. Break playing a good angle for the shotgun, though. He can, I'd say, his Sun up there.
Oh, yeah. He's just trying to bait him out.
He's going to spot out the leg of a T jumping across there. Oh, Break looks away, but does get 1.
Almost hits the
second, but does put it to use. While Danger and MC put their AKs and clips to use.
Huge 3K from Hats.
With a massive 3K there.
We do see it's all up Rexy, and we will go down to Iceman. That round there, that simply came down. It was a very nice try from Envy, what they wanted to do. They wanted to go for that A-split, send 2 down ladder, but Break in the right position. They did actually pop flash ladder. It was just Break was able to hit that first one through the blind, and then that second shot takes him down 90 damage with 1 automatic shotgun shot. So one shell missing that terrorist.
That hold there from Hats just single-handedly making sure that Envy don't get away with another round here, and Trident will take it to 2-3. So we are going to have what looks like a pretty fast B push coming in here, and Yellow should spot that out.
Oh no,
Break in a great spot here. He's going to get 1. He's going to get 2. Nade is going to do a lot of damage down there. Oh, he gets himself another one. That is 3 for the man.
Very
Yellow
well
with another frag on the Nez there, and Rexy is going to at least take out Break, put a stop to the madness, make him at least need to buy another auto shotty and actually take it from him. Let's see what you can do with it, Rexy.
I mean, honestly, I don't think it's going to be able to do much. The automatic shotgun is a very powerful weapon,
another frag if one of them push him, but they know that up there it's all angles, and it's angles that they've got to push to, and they've got the bomb down, so you might as well just try and make it less expensive for yourself, because you know that this game is going to be a long game. You versed this team earlier today, you know in a best of 3 situation you want to play it like that, and very well played there, Hats, getting the frag onto Rexy, and he will lose that round without getting any more frags, but Envy are in a great position now, full AK buy, going up against a Trident side though that, I mean, Break, still with the shotty, everyone's sitting on a decent amount. 2 players above 5k, 1 on 4k, and the rest actually have a decent amount of money there. I will check what the maps are for you in a minute, Bunny.
You'll see there's managed to get a frag onto Breaks. He tries to push through that A main area and take aggressive control, but he does end up going down in the end, and maybe not the best idea here. Trident down 1 man, of course, only an automatic shotgun that goes away there. Down 2 now as Hats gets taken out by Nez, and the push onto the A side. They are down 3 men. It is all up to Yellow and Boris. We did see these two in many a clutch situations take it out, but Yellow gets taken out from Son. Nice push through Vines there, and a great lurk towards this A site. Bomb will get planted on the CT side of Bomb Train.
Boris right now really needs to just focus on saving this AWP here. He shouldn't be wanting to try and get a frag, because
Train's a map where you can't not get a frag on the save, man. Everything's so close, and T's are always funneled to where you are. No matter what you do, it's stupidly hard to save on this map.
Right now, yeah, they do actually have a lot of money, but Boris is the player with the least. Having him be able to save that AWP is going to help him build up that economy. So
he definitely should. It's just he's not going to be able to avoid.
He'll probably get this frag on MC because he's already peeking this corner, and he's going to get that shot, which is really nice.
That's going to allow him to save now. T's are in fact running the opposite way.
They won't challenge that any further.
What I was saying about
we've got some dank memes. We've got some dank memes in the chat.
Oh yeah, what I was saying about Train is it is one of those maps where it is just when you're trying to save on the CT or T side, there's only a limited amount of places you can save. CT spawn, back of Vines, and T spawn. There really isn't many other places. Of course you can go bathroom and everything, but it's a very hard map to actually save any weapons on. As you said, we do see the buy coming out here, and Boris keeping that AWP means Break. We'll go with the auto shot. Lovely nade goes in there. Hat's actually not taking damage from it. Oh, that Molotov almost landing perfectly against that MV side. We do see the setup from Trident. They have 3 stacked towards that A site. 1 man in Pop Dog or Ladder Room, whichever you want to call it. Shot goes off. Boris does miss it. Hat's holding his Vines angle. A very nice crossfire here from the Trident guys. You see Rexy did actually push through there. He's going to catch the back of Hats because that crossfire did in fact get pulled off. Of course, Boris,
he's in a great position here now to take out Son.
Yeah, the timing there, maybe not the best. Loses his teammate, but
the plant hasn't gone down yet, and if he goes back and peeks the other train area, he should be able to get a frag or 2 from that direction. It's going to be a very hard retake. He's going to spot out 1 jumping. Spots out the second, misses the frag though, still in movement, and that's gonna change this retake. He needed to get the frag the moment he saw it, but he gets one on the Sun, and that was one that he definitely wasn't poised to get that close. And he gets another one on Rexy. That is some close range AWPing here. The rest of the 2 are going to be rather close as well. He misses the first.
What is that from Nez?
He's going for the defuse. He's going to wait for them to push him. He knows he's going to have to stick this at some point. They're going to keep spraying at the bomb though, and he's going to have to pull back. And unfortunate round there for Trident, and Envy will take it to 5-3, so...
Very nice play here from Envy, I mean...
Very nice play, I mean...
They're just reading them.
Yeah, I mean, keeping that AWP on Boris has definitely been paying off, but I feel that you might need to drop that for a round, take an M4, because the AWP is only working on situations where he can get those 1 or 2 frags, but Envy is so strong, still with 3 players remaining, and when he's put into those clutch situations, he seems to be able to actually come out of it, but he takes his time getting out of it, but he's trying to make me eat my words now, because he gets a beautiful shot onto MC there, and that's how Trident are going to start this round off. Nice and early with a good pick and a lot of damage onto Danger, but Danger gets the shot onto Break, and oh, Boris, little bit to the, I think, right and down there, but you almost had that shot, and that should at least get them out of there.
You see the Vine push come in here from the bomb and one other. Rexy in the position to really go through. We should see a pop flash come out from his teammate Sun. He is in the perfect position to really help his mate and pop flash him out there. That's one thing I have noticed from their side, at least, that the pop flashes and the team smokes have not been really coming out for MDS. The difference is that they're able to read where Trident are playing so very well, and shots go out from Danger. Gets the frag there onto Hats. It's very well played from him, and as I was saying, you know, they are reading how Trident are playing at the moment. Obviously not able to read where Iceman is. Iceman not expecting the second man. He does go down. It's up to Boris now on this A site. Gonna get tags from either side. There is a terrorist now on Bomb Train. Nez, Sun, does end up taking it down, but Nez goes down as well, and it's into a 1v1, Yellow versus Sun. So we will see the Yellow Sun here. Dank memes on point. Lovely peek there from Sun, and he gets that frag. That's a very nice round from him, and just carrying his team through. 6-3 at the moment for Envy on T side of Train against Trident. This is a very nice half already from them. We know around 7 to 8 rounds is what you want on the counter-terrorist side, and if Envy are able to get this next one, of course, Chiefs need 5 in a row to be able to meet their real quota. Train's one of those maps where you probably should be going double digits on CT side. We do see one that is low. He gets taken out by Yellow. Lovely frag there, and the second man goes down towards B.
Nez there with a beautiful entry.
Is not good. We will see MC get a... Head just gets domed there by Hats as he shoots off his hat, but Danger to answer back, and Nez here gets taken out from Pop Dog.
A lot of information from Hats there, but that's what the Hats information gave him, was Break the chance to get that frag, and Danger will take him out, and that leaves just Iceman. But if there's one man who can do a lot of damage, it is definitely this man. He does take out the bomb, and Rex, he goes for another one, but Danger will take him out.
I'm a little confused.
I believe that was a 3k there for Danger, and...
Yeah, Nez got a 2k over towards that B site, and they didn't capitalize on it. Now, they do know that only 2 counter-terrorists have been playing B, with 1 close on that rotate, so... Interesting move there for MV to still go towards that A site. Obviously, counter-terrorists did have that 3 stacked, because the 2 went down on B, and... Still able to catch out that round there. Now on the buy here. Counter-terrorist side. Trident able to grab that AWP again on Boris, and it seems to be working out well. Breaks in a great position to get fragged. He doesn't miss Nez. Able to answer back in the end, and Danger and Rexy left here. Oh, lovely shot.
Danger is just going huge like he did last round. It's him up to Yellow to put a stop to him. He's currently on site. It's 2v2 now. HP does favour Trident.
No!
Oh, Rexy with a beautiful pick onto Yellow, because Yellow's trying to spot out Danger there, and
very well played.
Danger's in the perfect position. Rexy's in a great spot to back him up. He has spot. He does get the frag, and Envy will take another round out from Trident there. And
so
very well played from both those players just then.
One thing I've noticed about Envy is they're reading where Trident's playing, but the big thing is that their push from A main and Vines is always coordinated and timed with each other. And I say that as in they wait for A main to peek first to pull that that view off of A main from the counter-terrorist, off of Vines, sorry, and then they push Vines late round to be able to catch the counter-terrorists off who are looking at A main, so...
Now, what do you feel about this buy?
Oh, the double nade!
I mean, that double nade was beautiful, but the force buy...
With the Molotovs as well, with the Molotovs on the T side, it's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard here. counter terrorists, they do need to pull Sync out of the hat. Of course, being able to get that entry frag does help them a lot. Sun,
yeah,
still at ladder.
Like the force buy with the double nade definitely works, and if you can do that on a round where you're double nading an area and then you can actually invest that little bit more for a force buy, it's worth it, because if you get a frag like that to begin with, it's going to slow the other side down, and then Yellow can get a frag like that before Danger takes him out. But that is going to cause a player to rotate. Boris is
They are
nice.
just wanting to get frags. Like, they're just wanting
Boris
to get the
is
trades
close.
here.
He has got an AK. There's one man that can do damage, it's going to be him, but Danger's going to do a bit more damage. He's taken out Hats. Molotov comes down to sight. Boris, in a great spot, catches out Danger finally. Catches out the planter as well. Gets taken out by his own teammate there, and Rexy. Teammate doing a bit too much damage, and Rexy finishing him off there. Oh, break! Just sitting there, pumping rounds into the back of Rexy, and he does go down, and the defuse will go to Trident. I mean, that was beautifully played by Trident, but that was also really bad there by Envy. They made quite a few mistakes. Kleiner just taking multiple shots in the back from the Nova and not even actually stopping the defuse. Is just trying to stick it for that money. I mean, you've got more chance trying to at least turn around if he's taken more than one shot and get your shot in and then continue to plant. I mean, what do you think going into this 13th round that Trident need to do to try and take out the remaining rounds in this half here? That nade is definitely one thing. Takes down MC to 37 to begin with. That was beautifully played, and he will go down to Hats now, and Sun is going to get the refrag and at least make things a little bit harder, but Iceman, up close and personal, Danger will take him out. Trying to watch the bomb there, and Rexy takes down Hats as well before Break does some good damage to Danger, and Yellow gets that frag that it keeps going into 2v2 and then 1v2, and then it's going to go to a 1v1 in a minute because Yellow is in a great position to catch, I'm pretty sure, Nez, if Nez does peek this corner out. I mean, if he's got the timing, he may catch Sun out. But is he not going to have the timing to even be on the site? I mean, a player like him, I think he'll stay in the middle. But the problem is he's going to get caught out. He spotted them. Hasn't spotted the one behind him playing the back of the trains there. The plant does go down. He had a good idea of where he was, but Sun was just a bit too fast there and will take out Yellow. Envy, 9-4. Round 14
Yellow's game sense there to actually know the man's behind him.
Yeah, now...
I mean, very well played from him.
Playing that connector spot, I'm not too sure about the audio, but I'm pretty sure he would have been able to hear that player out in the CT. And
he walked the entire way. He couldn't have heard a thing. I mean, what gave it away was the plant there. That plant is always for a player playing CT side. It is a very powerful plant, actually, because it's out in the open. You can watch it from basically anywhere. I'm pretty sure that is what gave it away, as we do see Terrasar setting up for this A split again. They're leaving the bomb back of A main with no one to watch. It was a bit... Oh no, MC is... What a shot!
Hats.
I was going to say MC's watching it, but he's not watching
Iceman!
anything.
What is it with Trident and their ecos? Break with the Nova as well now. This is a very expensive and dangerous round here for Envy. Trident knowing what rounds they actually need to
I don't know, Hectic. Are you the real Hectic? I thought I was the real Hectic.
I mean, we actually have a few Hectics in the chat
Yeah,
tonight.
and in the Oceania scene, there is also another
Oceania
Hectic called Hectic7. He tends to put the 7 at the end of his name.
I'm pretty sure I can actually art him as well and get some double Hectic action in here.
So, Hectic Storm. I am the Hectic spelt with a C. Clearly you are Hectic spelt with a K. So, making sure I've got my own way of spelling my name. Of course, I chose Hectic because Hector and Hectic is so similar. Dank memes indeed, Curte. Dank memes. Now, we do see that one player Danger towards that vine area. Walking very slowly. Iceman in the position to cap him as he peeks, though, and he won't! What a shot there from Danger as he takes out Iceman. He's going to be able to get the second. One man peeks through ladder. He does end up getting spotted, and he peeks that red train now. Danger, he wants a shot here. He does spot out Hats as well. So. Oh, but he gets taken down with a lovely shot from Hats, and Danger does get domed. That's two amazing 1Ds coming out of Hats there. Did take out that man towards A main at the beginning of the round. That was MC. Taking out that man towards Vine as well. So moving into this 9-5 at the moment for Trident. To be honest, they need to win this last round. We do see a force come out of the way of Envy, so they should actually win it to be able to bring this back decently. As I said, you are looking for double digits on the CT side, and here we go, Envy looking to get double digits on the T side, but Yellow, he has something to say about that. Only one player though, and he does go down in the end, so not a very good situation for Trident here. They are going to 4-man retake this site as Terrorists do have complete control. One man goes down towards Gas Train, that is Nez. Rexy managed to get a lovely shot there onto Hats, and Iceman from behind is going to be the one to do the damage. Man pushes lower and almost takes him out, but he is able to hit in the end. Very nice round coming out here from MV's side, but they do go down in the end, and the defuse will come out Trident's side. That is a very good half indeed.
I do apologise for that, Dino. A little bit too quick and swift on the banhammer there, but it's all fixed now. So Trident taking another round that they really needed to take there in that first half. So going into this second half,
did you ban? Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, there's someone spamming dank memes all up in the chat. And I clicked, but the chat moved and it banned the wrong user. So
wait, banned from chat or banned from the entire stream?
Oh, just banned from the chat.
Alright, I was gonna say, that's harsh now.
So, yeah, Dino's back now, but what does Trident need to do to bring this back from Envy Hectic? Because it's looking rather dire for them.
I mean, on this T side, if they can hit this pistol round and get the next two, they are going to be equalising with Envy. So it's not a big deficit that they find themselves at. I find 6-9 is the scoreline that's you're always able to come back from. No matter what level team you are versing, it is a possibility to be able to come back, but at the moment, I just feel like Trident are missing their star performers. You know, they don't have anyone like MV's side. Danger at the moment, 18 frags, 10 kills. They don't have their Danger. They, of course, are able to hit frags, like, consistently. The issue is no one's going particularly huge on this Trident side, not huge. So we do see. I'd like to see a quick, maybe a split come out. So send one towards Vine, 3 out A main, 1 down ladder to take that A site on the pistol round, but we will see an unpause come out, and we will actually get to see what Trident do decide to do.
And so, I believe that
someone on Trident's side needs to step up in this
second half here of the Ripple Rovers Cup. Trident versus Envy. It is the first map
of the
Trident
grand final.
Do have a 1-map advantage here, so it is a best of 3, but only 2 maps in total will be played, which I believe is Train and Inferno. And Envy definitely have a lot to prove on both of these maps, and they are definitely showing us that they can at least pull it off here on Train.
We will see.
We are going to see a very fast push here from Boris.
Slowing down just slowed down quite a lot. They are going to set up for a smoke execute onto this B site. We will see the smokes come in, one for lower. One should block off connector as well, but I am unsure.
It is going to be the push out of the site now, and he's looking rather good here. Rather deep in the site without taking too much damage, and Danger only takes out Hats before Yellow gets Rexy and MC, and Danger will take out Boris, but the bomb is down, and it is going to be a 3v3 retake, and CTs have not bought kits this round. Envy possibly going to be punished for underpreparing for this push from Trident. Oh, Yellow in a great post-plant position there. Does get caught and taken out by Sun there, but Break is going to be able to Molotov off the bomb. And that's going to...
He's going to hold it!
Sun, but it's going to burn him out now, and
God.
Break does peak for the last shot.
The thing is, if he had a kit, he would have actually gotten that Sun. So, as you said, no kit bought on that counter-terrorist side means that the slow retake is really going to affect him. We saw he would have been able to get that defuse had he have killed that other terrorist, but given that there was still a Molotov on that player, I mean, there's not much you can do on a map like Train on that B side, especially when that bomb goes down in that position. If the counter-terrorists do have a Molotov, there's like 4 different positions you can throw it from to make it land on that bomb site. Now, you do see another Molotov here on Iceman, so I do expect him to save that for the after plant. Of course, terrorists setting up in a great position here. We've got one man towards Pop Dog, just holding.
And Kenneth, if you're trying to spam Steam message either of us, we turn our notifications off when we stream, because we are not amateurs around here.
Apologies if you were trying to get like a shout out, but hey, well look, there's a shout out. So that'll have to do instead of a Steam message, because that noise during a stream is just so damn annoying. And we see Boris, great push here, does get himself a nice two-piece. Oh, and break. The Mac 10 and the small SMGs on rounds like this, Trident are just building themselves up an economy and getting closer and closer to equalising with Envy. And it's something Envy cannot afford on any map whatsoever, purely because this is their only map. If they lose this, it's done. It's Trident's game. And that's the rough thing about map advantage. Usually in a BO5, when you come in, they'll have one map advantage. I guess it's done tonight for time constraints, and that is the format that everyone's, previously agreed to. So it's an interesting format, and it is going to put a lot of pressure on Envy's side. And that push from Nez could have been deadly, but Boris does catch him out. MC. Danger will at least take Boris, and MC takes out Break and Iceman. It's a 3v3 now. Good frags on both sides. I mean, the trades go out and...
Again, Canateras do not have a kit on any of their players, so if the bomb does go down and they take a while to retake, it is going to be a bad situation for that MV side. We see the setup here, very passive from Trident. Able to get one man in drop, and that's very well played there. Of course, Hat's taking the hat off of MC now. What do you think MV need to do in this next round to be able to take it back? Obviously, in the last couple of rounds, they haven't managed to get anything this half, and next round we will see the first rifle. So I'd like to see some information gathered from the side. I do not want to see any aggressive peaks. Iceman does take out Rexy, and the shot comes out from Sun to land on Iceman, melting him. Bomb gets planted by Yellow.
Oh, and Yellow with a great frag there on Sun, and Trident now equalise with Envy and are in a great position here to take the lead. I mean, Envy will have a bye this round, but they definitely can't falter here. If they do, they will give the lead to Trident, and that's a team you definitely do not want having the lead at a point like this. I think we will see a bit of aggression here from Trident towards that B site. They are going to be sending 3 that way, or at least towards... Ooh, very fast on that A site. Through Top Dog. Very nicely played here. The smokes do come out, and Break will catch out Sun before MC takes out Iceman. Boris with a shot on MC though, and Rexy takes out Break, who is sneaking through onto the B site. And Envy actually in a really great place for the retake with Hats tagged so low. It's going to be up to Nez and Danger, the players with the most HP on Envy's side here, but other than that, it's going to be a very dire situation. I love the spot that Boris is in, purely because I love playing this myself. But, he does spot out one. He wants to wait for another though, but he's not going anymore. He's going to take out Danger. He's going to take out Rexy, and that's the lead for Trident. So, I mean, huge play from Boris there, and what's his frags on the server at the moment? We've got not even at 16, 13, I mean... Honestly, most of Trident are actually sticking together in their frags. They're not surging too far apart.
So what that's coming down to is the crossfire setup on that CT side from Trident. What it meant was one player goes down, the other one gets the trade, and that happened continuously. And that's why we see them at such an average kill across the board. But on this T side, of course, it's been more Trident just able to crack open the heads of this counter-terrorist side. And I mean, Rexy just before able to hit that 180 frag onto the main connector, somewhere where you would never expect him. Nez going for an aggressive peek here, trying to get some information on that rifle. He does manage to get one. Spots the bomb as well. Boris very close to Danger here. We can see a frag come out either side. I mean, Break gets a frag at the same time that Boris does. Wow, Sun with a lovely one dig there onto one of the terrorists. Yellow goes down. Rexy though, he is sneaking through that second train area. Gets taken out by Hats in the end. Again, Trident winning that eco round. Very well played from them, not giving away too many frags. They did lose 2 players, but 2 players isn't too bad when you have 10k on your AWPer. 7k on your other, 8k on your other when you've, you know, full bought into the round. So I don't think we'll be seeing Trident eco anytime soon. So, I mean, at the moment, Envy, they are just kind of being out-fragged here. They're not able to set up the crossfires because, I mean, Trident, they are just... Every time they see a crossfire, they'll smoke or flash off one of the players, and here comes Intact, one player down to 61. That is a lot of damage done. Do see full kits and utility across the board for these counter-terrorists, so we should see a decent amount of delay come in. A nice boost here by Boris and Iceman. Not much going on a very slow round coming out here for Envious's side, or Envy's side. Hat's going towards that ladder area. It does look like it is going to be an A take here from the terrorists, and counter-terrorists have set up accordingly. They do have a bit of a 4-stack on this A site. I am, however, waiting for Watchdog to return. I have no idea where he's gone. His Nez is to the left of A main. Molotov goes out. Wow, Yellow, what is that? That game sense to actually know that player's going to be peeking there. I mean, may have been called out from the man at ladder. We see Trident take that site with almost no resistance. There is one man left on MB's side. Boris 2 HP. And Hats went down, of course, to that ladder area. Rexy able to hit one frag on that exit. If he can do more damage here, it's going to be good. But with the economy that Trident do have, even losing their players isn't going to be a lot. We should see them, in fact, hunt for this frag. Maybe not break. He does have that orb. So possibly we'll not see him. Of course, Yellow is going for that frag towards the B site, and Rexy can hear him stomping. Oh, wow, and as soon as he turns around, Rexy does peek and takes out Yellow. So, we will see him manage to actually save this M4, which is a big thing, of course. Break. He does kind of want to stop him from doing that. Yeah, not able to take away that M4 from Envy's side. It is going to be 12-9 now for Trident. Round 22, and Envy, they need to do something here to really start biting back, because they will have to eco next round. Of course, round loss bonus coming in means they may not. You know, they may try and just save enough money to be able to buy after that round loss. And a lovely shot from Break, straight through the flashbang. What is that? He does actually see the silencer on that player's USP holster. So, Break over to pull it out, but a man on top of train does take him out. Sun shooting him down from above, blinding him like the sun. We do see Rexy take out Hats, but Yellow to answer back. And that was in the drop area. Yellow goes down. MC is there to kind of answer on to him. He was able to get that frag, but T's have got the bomb now, and I'm moving towards that B area.
I mean, if there's a round that Envy need, it is definitely this round here.
He has returned.
A team like Trident, you do not want getting closer to that match point, because the closer they get, the more confident they're going to continue to get. And we see how deadly they are, even when they are behind and they've got such a mountain to climb in front of them. Now they're on top of that mountain and they're just coming down at it. Coming down at you from the top of that mountain, and it is not fun to be going up against that. So Envy really need to take this round out without taking too much more damage, and Iceman is going to make it expensive, and MC will go down. It's now a 2v2. Plant will go down in the last 20 seconds, and that is a great play there by Trident. They're going to both pull off site. Takes a bit of damage, Boris does, on the way out with the nade. Not anything to really complain about.
If they can get this round, it's going to be very dire here for Envy.
I feel, even though Envy have the HP advantage here, Trident are going to be able to take this round out. That scout and the orb
That's what
mean
I'm
that
saying
they
about
both
the
got
Molotovs.
possibly one shot, while Iceman and Boris both have a spray. And we do see... Ooh...
I didn't even see that frag. Did he disconnect? He did. He actually disconnected.
You know,
I was going to say, I didn't actually see him hit that frag, and the terrorist just disappeared, so scaring him off the map.
Should go through, yes.
Yeah.
Envy will take that round out. I believe a port... 0.2 0.5 seconds remaining.
Wow.
That was tight.
literally. And
Match will be paused now, and quickly while we are paused, because I did forget to mention it after we did finish the lowers, we cannot forget to mention that I believe that the way that it goes is 4-0 is the team that does finish in 3rd place, and 3rd place in the Ripple Rovers tournament is, I believe, $50. I believe there is also a placing for 4th.
$50.
Not too sure who 4th goes to, but I think that might be Execution, which is also $50. Envy and Trident are here playing for 1st and 2nd place. 1st place is, we're looking at $250 plus free entry into the next tournament that's hosted by the Ripple Rovers Cup. And 2nd place is $100 and free entry into the next tournament as well. So, coming back as one of the invited teams, plus taking home, you know, maybe a couple of $100 between, you know, split between the team for spending the day and the weekend playing CS, you know, that's honestly not that bad. I wouldn't mind winning that. I mean,
look,
know,
it's $10 each. That is
like, I'm sorry, who
crates.
was it earlier that said that they were ordering pizza? Like, you know, they've got to win this cup. It's going to pay for his pizza. So, I mean, definitely got to cover that pizza money
from Execution. And indeed, with that $50, they are going to be able to cover that pizza money. I mean, one thing that I do have to say about this, prize for 4th and 3rd place are the same, I do believe. Both get $50. And 2nd and 1st is obviously where you do want to be. Trident and Envy fighting out for that 1st place prize. We do have a giveaway after this game, so definitely stay tuned after. A lovely shot comes in from Rexy though as he takes out Break. Hats to answer back with the trade. Very nice Molotov there onto that bomb position. It is going to force tease. A little more passive, but... My play-by-play caster has left the building as we do see a frag come out the way of Hats.
Sun now pushing up the back train. Does take a bit of damage there. 69 tagged. Does take down Hats, but gets taken down by Yellow there, and tried to take another round. And Envy really not looking too good here. They are going to be on an eco. I don't want to see them forcing here.
The T side for Envy, to be honest, was stronger than their CT side, so... Apparently a nice DDoS is coming through on the way to Boris. The setup here for the counter-terrorist is interesting, to be honest. I'm going to go for that quick peek, and he does actually miss it onto that player, so... But Break with the auto shot, he able to take out MC, and Boris takes out Danger. Going into this round, they do not have much to invest, and Trident are just obliterating what they did have. Wow. And we do see Boris going in for a knife frag, and he's gonna get it! Oh my god, complete and utter disrespect there onto Rexy as he does get shanked and taken out. Moving almost into match point here, 14-10, Trident with 14. If we look,
Envy with 10, it's looking very dire, and it's going to be a Famous, M4, and a Deagle that are going to keep Envy alive if it's to be anything, but, I mean, it's looking that dire that Break himself has gone back to the auto shotty, and when he's back on that, you know that he's feeling very confident. Trident are definitely showing it with this push onto the A site. I mean, this is the aggression that's winning them the round. Yellow gets one, but MC takes him out before Hats takes out MC, and Iceman gets the frag on Danger, and Nez will take out Boris, which makes it 2 CTs on the retake. This is not looking too good for Envy. Hats is already in position. Rexy is just going to drop into his spray there, and this is just... It's falling apart for Envy. What can they do, Hectic? Is there anything?
I mean, they haven't really tried for a full aggressive push. I might like to see a Vines with a pop flash out, because of course you can get there at the exact same tees. At the exact same time tees do. And a lot of the time you are able to hit them with that flash and catch them off guard. Off guard, of course. Man, my English is not working. I am far too sick for this. Not able to think properly, yet still able to analyze the game. Because, I mean, at the moment it's coming down to not only Trident hitting the frags, but The way MV are doing the aggressive peaks for the information is almost giving away the frag. We did see that man towards B. I do believe it was MC. Went for that peak early with that 5-7. Not able to hit it there onto the player yellow who was holding, but then we saw another player peeking in A main who got taken out there by the auto shotty of break. Like, it is a lot of over peeking coming out here from MV's side, and over peeking wouldn't be bad if they committed to a rush, but the fact is that they are not committing to a rush. We do see the bike come out rather
Break
shakily.
and Hats here with a Negev, and
wow.
I mean, just follow these two here, because Break and Hats is going to enter here with this Negev. He's going to spray down onto Nez, and that's already not a good start. I mean, was that Nez or was that Rexy? That was actually Rexy that he sprayed down onto. Rexy with a great push, but doesn't get the dig there onto yellow. And it is looking like match point is going to go
Can't
to
believe that double Negev, man.
first place. I am pretty certain Envy will magic out here to take out two Negevs, and they are able to take out the first one. MC is starting. He's got a uphill battle here. There goes another one. Nez takes out Iceman, and it is finally a 3v3, but look at the HP on Envy, 19 and 2. It's going to be all up to Nez and MC to at least get possibly a frag each before they go down, but the plant goes down, and there's utility still on Envy's side, and Trident's got two flashes behind them, but oh, MC with a beautiful peek on Boris, but Break takes out Nez, and Break takes out MC, and Yellow takes out Sun, and that is the game to Trident.
I mean, 16-10, a decisive win. Losing that first half, to be honest, not doing quite enough. It was 6-9 at the end of it, but as I said, you win that pistol, you win that follow-up, and then the rifle, you're equal with the team, and not only that, you've destroyed the economy that they have built up for that rifle round.
So Trident Esports go on to take first place at the Ripple Rovers
Congratulations to them.
We will see Envy also go on to take second place, so that's Trident taking home. I had it just on this screen before, because I ain't saying the wrong price. That's Trident taking home $250 and an invite to the next Ripple Rovers tournament. And second place, which is going to be Envy, taking home $100 plus free entry into the next tournament. And then, respectively, we've got 4-0 in third with $50 and Execution in fourth with $50 as well. So, it has been an amazing day of CS. We have been with you guys now for just a little bit under, almost, I believe, like 10 hours, or 7.5, almost 8 on this Skype call with my co-caster here.
God, it's been too long.
It's been an amazing day of CS, a great way to spend a good Saturday.
Is that giveaway still happening?
I do believe that giveaway is still happening, so definitely stay tuned for one moment.
Watchdog will be on top of that. Of course, he will be able to tell you what the giveaway is in a second, because we have not told you yet.
Indeed.
I mean, brilliant last game from Trident there. We saw struggling a bit in that first half, especially considering the hold coming out from Envy was actually really nice. We got to see them a lot of the time. Envy on that CT side, they were playing crossfires, but it wasn't your average crossfires. They usually have one man on B and then 4 on A, which of course it is a standard-ish setup for that B site. But it's definitely not an easy setup for that B site. You need that B player to really be on point, and I don't know, I just didn't see it that game, to be honest. I didn't see enough come out of him, but today is just rushing over my head. All the matches just come back to me now. I mean, some great games, some really great games, and it's lovely to see the I guess not so big a gap between like CGP and CGA CGM teams. Like, there really isn't. It's not that they're not it's not that they're not as good and do not deserve CGP. It's just simply that CGA and CGM obviously doing their homework, and they are able to easily answer back. It just shows how close the Oz scene is. What is happening, my dear watchdog?
We will throw it to the bracket for a moment while we arrange the gift. I'm waiting for Ripple Esports people to
send me the details on it, because it is provided by Ripple Esports. So
Indeedio, thank you.
definitely make sure that you go over and chuck both Ripple and Rovers a like on their Twitters to know when they actually do come up with another one of these tournaments, because they are great tournaments. So their details are now up in chat. Our details are down in chat too. And if you would like, I would like you all now to start typing !CSGO in chat to go into the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be a key for a copy of CSGO, so if there's anyone that needs a Smurf account or anyone that wants to get a mate into CSGO,
now is the
great
chance
opportunity to score yourself a copy of a game. Or if you are a Lounge trader, you can actually throw up the gift copy on Lounge and sell it on Lounge, or I believe even throw it up on G2A and get you some little cash.
So that was !CSGO.
CSGO in chat. All you've got to do is be in the chat right now and make sure you type !CSGO in chat. If you want, you can throw us a follow, but it will not affect your entry into the tournament, so into the competition. So good luck to everyone.
Right, we will be back in about a minute with that while you guys just keep typing !CSGO. Get the spam in the chat. We're going to chuck in some beats for about a minute while we quickly talk over some things, but I mean, thank you very much for tuning in. We will be back with that giveaway winner shortly, and I guess have a good night. we are back, and congratulations to Skits Machine for winning that giveaway.
Congrats.
You do now own yourself, even though you probably, and I'm almost 100% you had before, a copy of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, so you too...
But I expect to see you on a new account down in the lower ranks sometime soon.
You too can get wrecked by scrubs, and
Indeed,
slowly fight your way out of silver.
Now, I believe I already have a... Yeah, hello.
Hello.
It's me.
Alright, what is the plan, Watch? I mean, do you believe that is all we actually have?
That is all for
Like,
tonight.
I mean-
So it has been an amazing day of CS. We are going to go die tomorrow, but
Oh yeah.
we will be back
I've got a
Monday
land tomorrow,
because
I'm not dying.
yeah, this man has got a WA Gamers draft land tomorrow, I
That'll be
believe.
fun.
So that's going to be rather fun. I am having the day off, and
Lucky
then
bastard.
we will be back Monday with the start of next week's coverage of ESEA and Cybergamer, as we do now have our Cybergamer permissions. So it has been an amazing day and night of CS.
Thank you
And
very
it was
much
great
for
seeing
tuning
Trident come out in first. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We hit some amazing goals of our own tonight and had an amazing turnout for the Ripple Rovers Cup. Big shout out to both Ripple Esports and Rovers Esports,
Most
and both of
definitely.
their sponsors for the event there, Kronos and CSGO Lit. Yeah, we have been Division Gaming Network.
Thank you very
And-
much for tuning in.
It has been a pleasure, so enjoy your night, everyone.
A very good night, because I'm going to go die. I have been stupidly sick while casting
Oh,
this,
indeed,
like I
and
probably shouldn't have, but hey.
It is going to be some good rest tonight, and I'm keen for some pizza, because unlike a few on some teams, I don't get to hold my game up while I wait for my pizza to come.
Alright. Have
thank
a
you for
very
joining
good
us.
night, people, and we will catch you next week.
And to whoever it was that hit me up for that song, I will track it down tonight when I'm uploading shit to YouTube, and I will get that to you.
Alright.
But it's definitely somewhere from No Copyright Sound, so big thank you to everyone tonight.
Have a very good night, and we will